Hey everybody, it's Ink Toy here at Game Harmony. I'm going to go ahead and cover my very first walkthrough, and this is going to be for Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC, if you couldn't tell by the title, obviously. Now, this DLC, after playing through it, I gotta be perfectly honest, I was expecting a lot more from this DLC, because you can complete the main storyline in a couple hours, and that's honestly being generous. There's only maybe 3 or 4 missions that actually make up this main storyline, and then after that you're pretty much free to explore the island. It's not very big. There's a lot of basic stuff. It seems like Dawnstar. There's actually a lot more to do. All right, now here at the outtake, as you can see here, pretty much you just want to teleport to any city in the game. I don't know if they'll find you in the wilderness. I don't think they found me in the wilderness. I just teleported to 3 or 4 different cities, and they were all waiting there. They're cultists with these creepy white masks, and basically, as soon as you actually see here in the video in just a second, as soon as I walk out of my house, well, the first thing is I'm gonna have a guy waiting here, and the courier was talking to me. If you haven't done it yet, he's for the Hearthfire quest. Well, not really for the quest, but he's basically there to tell you, hey, you can adopt a kid. Which, if you really want to, doesn't add anything to your game, besides the fact you unlock an achievement or a trophy. Besides that, it doesn't actually do anything for your game. But the creepy people right beside him right there, those are the cultists, and basically, one of them's going to talk to you, and the really annoying part is the other one's going to attack you. But since you're in a city, the nice thing is as soon as he attacks you, you're actually going to get the guards on him, and he's actually going to run away. I don't think I see him again, actually. I think around the corner, and you get to watch a guard baseball swing his head off his fucking body. But basically, you're introduced right here at the beginning and the outset of this to Timirak, or Mirak, or however the hell you pronounce his name. But he's basically, I guess, the first Dragonborn. He came before you, but you don't really get to see how far before you he came until you actually come in contact with him a couple times during the story, which I believe by the end of this, can't remember how long this video is if you actually get to see him for the first time, but basically you're going to wipe out those 2 cultists. The guard should take care of one of them. You're going to pick up the cultist orders. And this is annoying because it's one of the first times in the game where you actually have to go in your inventory and open the orders themselves. They don't actually open themselves. It doesn't update your quests. I got confused for a second, but it doesn't update your quests until you actually read them personally. And basically, it's just going to tell you have to go speak to basically the farrier who brought them from Morrowind to Skyrim. Teleport. You want to make sure you fast travel to Windhelm or Winterhelm or whatever the hell the name of this friggin' city's called, because the marker's on the outside of the city, but it actually the only way to reach the place, from what I saw, is actually inside the city. So you want to make sure, instead of teleporting like I did, like an idiot, and spending 5 or 10 minutes trying to swim across to the boat, which you will never be able to swim across to, and you can't run around the city because every city in this game is built like a gigantic freaking castle. But basically, you're just gonna run in, you're just gonna teleport, fast travel, whatever the hell you want to call it, straight to the city. You're gonna run through. You don't have to run around the way I did. But if you want to follow the way I did, just if this is the first time you're playing through the DLC, or if you've never been here before, because this is the first time I've played the game in forever, so I got lost. But you're just going to run around here to the docks. You're going to might maybe get the same little girl who says, oh, I can't sell flowers. And you say, who gives a shit, bitch? You just run down, as you can see, obviously, in my lovely video. I don't know why I recorded this entire thing in third person. I thought my guy's a lizard, and I added like 1,400 more horns to him because of that sweet armor, so I think he looks awesome. He might not, I don't know. His name's Vincent. He says hi. Anyway, you're gonna run around, don't stop like I did. I just wanted to, take a look at where I started at as a retard when I was sitting across the way. You're basically going to talk to this guy. I have no idea why I recorded all of the dialogue in this game, because it's literally you just get to watch my guy stand there, and you get to see what choices I made, which I suppose is kind of cool, but I mean, if you want to read it, I didn't realize that my walkthrough was going to be like a book, but after this, I'm actually going to try and update my walkthroughs, and I guess the main thing I could point out is right now I'm working on Hitman Absolution, and I will not be including cutscenes in any of my walkthroughs or any sort of uh, what do I say? Any sort of music or anything of that nature whatsoever besides anything that's actually been created by me, mainly because I tried to upload this video before and I was using the sound in the background, and for some reason YouTube wouldn't even allow me to post it. They told me that it was copyright infringement, this, that, and the other thing, and they basically laughed at me when I told them it was fair use, because you know they can decide what the hell is and isn't fair use, and anybody, if you don't believe that, you're high off your ass. But pretty much at the end of the day, this guy's going to tell you that he knew they were up to trouble, but, you know, he brought them anyway, because obviously that's what you do. You just follow blindly and you don't ask questions. That's why you're the pharaoh of a ship. You're a bitch. Anyway, you can either persuade him, you can intimidate him, or you can pay him if you really feel like it. He's going to take you to Morrowind. If you're an achievement hunter like I am, or you know, or just if you enjoy getting them, period, at all, you're actually going to unlock one here. It doesn't show it in the video because I was recording this and then it screwed up and I actually had to re-record it again. So you're actually gonna, right as the boat actually pulls up here at the shore, you're going to unlock an achievement. Mine messed up again, mainly because my game froze as it unlocked it, because I installed Skyrim to my hard drive, which was just a bad fucking idea, and I knew it from the outset, but I did it anyway. Anyway, as soon as you actually get here into Skyrim, not Skyrim, Morrowind, whatever, Solstrom, I think it's called Solstrom, I don't know, I'm already done with the DLC and pretty much forgot about it, because I have so many other things. There's basically going to be, I don't know if he's necessarily the Jarl. I think he's kind of like the Jarl here, or something of that nature. The equivalent of a Jarl in Morrowind, and he's basically going to grow you on the third degree of what you're doing in the city and what you actually plan to do. And he wants basically to know every little detail about what you're doing, why you're there, who sent you. He treats you like an outsider, which I suppose when I'm a lizard that's dressed like Satan, that's probably how I should be treated. But, you know, whatever. He's a dick. It is what it is. But once you actually finish talking with him, just run off the boat. Head to the left. It's actually going to cut out here because I headed straight and got lost and started exploring and killing stuff. But head to the left because you're actually going to just follow the big-ass arrow on your map. I mean, you could do that too. I wasn't thinking about that because, like I said, it's been forever since I played this game. But go ahead and head to the arrow, which is, like I said, just head off, left off the boat. You're gonna head over here, and there's gonna be this weird dude who, he's actually for another achievement in the game. If you're keeping track here, there's an achievement for reading these things called black books, which basically teleport you into the realm where Mirok is, because he's not actually, or oh, big spoiler alert, he's not actually back yet. He's like in the Vale. I don't really, he's in like a Daedric Prince's realm. I'm not really 100% sure. He's like in the black books that you find actually take you to that realm, and you have to unlock the knowledge of 5 of them. I don't know what the hell that even means because I did all 5 of them, and the only one that's beneficial is the one you do in the story, because for the first time ever in Skyrim, it is fantastic. When you finish this story, you actually get the ability to respec. You can wipe out points out of any tree that you possibly want to, and it's actually going to let you respec. Now, once you finish talking to him, he's going to tell you about another temple. Just follow your map out. It's pretty a one-shot. You're actually going to get to a place where you're going to come up here and you're going to see dragon skeleton, dragon skeleton, dragon skeleton. You're going to keep running, and then eventually you're going to find Freya. But when it comes to NPCs, and you played Resident Evil, if you remember Sheva, she was... Ugh. It's not describable by words how bad of an NPC she is. Freya's on that level. She talks a big game, but she can't actually... I don't know if it's because I'm level 50. I decided to do this DLC high leveled, and I'm really glad I did, because some of the fights are rough, and a lot of the fights seem scripted against really high leveled creatures. But she talks a big game, but she just 100% doesn't back it up. But once you get to this point, you're actually going to head down into the temple with her. You're going to get into another fight with a couple cultists. Like I said, everything in this DLC seems scripted, and that's one of my main problems with it. But the one thing I do want to let you guys know is this is the first DLC walkthrough and the first game walkthrough of a lot to come. My next one, like I said, I'm working on Hitman Absolution. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to go ahead and give away my copy of that game to one of the subscribers. Just random. I'm not going to pick favorite. Doesn't matter. And then, starting 8 days from now, when it hits Devil May Cry comes out, I'm actually going to start brand new walkthroughs from that point forward. And when I hit 10,000 subscribers, every game I do, I'm going to give away. Once again, I'm Inktoid at Game Harmony. You guys have a good one.